conscious. ISO. Back in my bag and I gotta brag, I do it.
Jake Paul may be heading into the most critical phase of his boxing journey yet, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The social media star turned professional boxer is preparing to face a living legend, Mike Tyson, in one of the most talked about fights of the year. But it's not just the physical challenge that has fans worried, it's Jake's recent admission of feeling burned out, a sign that the pressure might finally be taking its toll. Add to that Tyson's bold statement about finishing Jake in the ring, and you've got a psychological battle brewing outside the ropes. Is Jake struggling to maintain the mental stamina required at this elite level of the sport? Is he mentally prepared to face someone as experienced and dominant as Iron Mike? As fans and analysts speculate on the outcome, the question looms, has Jake Paul taken on more than he can handle? Whether you support him or not, one thing is undeniable, Jake Paul has shaken up the boxing scene like few others in recent memory. From viral videos to sold-out arenas, Jake has proven that he's not just here to play games. With victories over seasoned fighters like Anderson Silva, Nate Diaz, and Ben Askren, Jake has turned what many thought was a gimmick into a legitimate athletic pursuit. He's carved out a lane in combat sports, backed by an ever-growing fan base and massive pay-per-view sales. But as his profile grows, so does the pressure. He's no longer seen as just a YouTuber stepping into the ring for fun, he's being measured against real fighters, legends even, and expected to perform at the highest level. The transition hasn't been easy, and as he gears up for his biggest fight yet, people are beginning to ask, is Jake truly ready for what lies ahead? Success in the spotlight is rarely easy, and for Jake Paul, it's come with a heavy price. As his boxing record has grown, so too has the scrutiny surrounding every move he makes. Now, with a blockbuster fight against Mike Tyson on the horizon, the noise is louder than ever. Recently, Jake admitted to experiencing serious mental and physical strain during training, an honest admission that sparked debates across the sports world. At the same time, Tyson hasn't held back his thoughts either, publicly warning that Jake may be nearing the edge. For an athlete who's still relatively new to the game, these words hit hard. Transitioning from YouTube celebrity to full-time fighter is rare, but stepping into the ring with a legendary heavyweight like Tyson is virtually unheard of. Jake may be breaking new ground in modern boxing, but it's becoming clear that the pressure is mounting fast.
It was good while it lasted for Jake, okay? It was good while it lasted. Not gonna last much longer. You're fat, Jake.
When a legend like Mike Tyson speaks, the world listens, and recently, his comments about Jake Paul have sent ripples through the boxing community. Tyson's warning that Jake might be headed toward burnout wasn't just idle talk, it was a signal that the upcoming bout is going to be about more than punches. It's about resilience, preparation, and the psychological demands that come with performing under extreme expectations. Tyson's own journey through boxing's highest highs and lowest lows gives weight to his words. He knows what it takes to survive at the top, and he knows how hard it is to stay there. Jake Paul is entering unfamiliar territory, not just in terms of facing a former heavyweight champion, but also in terms of managing the kind of sustained mental and physical stress that comes with elite competition. Is Jake's drive enough, or is he starting to show signs of wear? The answers will soon reveal themselves in the ring. Ever since the announcement that Jake Paul would be stepping into the ring with none other than Mike Tyson, fans and critics alike have been watching his every move. And rightly so, this isn't just another exhibition. It's a true test of Jake's growth as a boxer. In the months leading up to the fight, Jake has immersed himself in intense training sessions, documenting every grueling moment for his millions of followers. But the challenge is double-fold. Before he gets to Tyson, Jake first has to face Mike Perry, a tough and seasoned opponent, in July, just weeks before the main event. Preparing for two high-profile fights in such a short span of time is a monumental task, even for seasoned professionals. The rescheduling of the Tyson bout may have bought Jake more time, but it also extended the stress. It's a race against the clock, and against burnout, as Jake tries to prove that he can hold his own on the world's biggest stages.
I could tell you your energy wasn't there. Do you know why that was?
I think lots of reasons. Yeah. I mean, like, was sick for 4 weeks out of this 9-week camp.
Oh, yikes.
And then was traveling jet lag for like another week out of that.
As Jake Paul trains relentlessly for what could be the defining moment of his career, one thing is becoming increasingly clear: the pressure is building fast. While fans see the flashy social media posts and public bravado, behind the scenes Jake has admitted to struggling with the demands of balancing fame, training, and mental health. And now, with Mike Tyson publicly declaring that he plans to end Jake's rise in the ring, the tension has only intensified. If Jake wins, it could launch him into another stratosphere of respect in the boxing world, especially with rumors of future bouts against stars like Ryan Garcia and Conor McGregor. But that path is filled with risks. Fighting Tyson, even at 58, is no easy feat, and taking on 2 major fights in one season could push even the toughest athletes past their limit. As Jake approaches the most important stretch of his boxing journey so far, the spotlight has never been brighter. But neither has the pressure. Can he rise to the occasion, or will the burden prove too heavy?